Alright, no time to waste, everyone. How are y'all doing? It's good to see you. We're gonna continue our climb, right? Where we last left off, we had just completed placements. We had placed around, like, Platinum 111, something like that. So we came a little bit short of our goal of just starting Emerald. Which is fine, because, again, how out of practice am I at, like, just actually climbing, right? One of the big problems we identified was obviously Sonic. Thank you so much for the Prime. Really appreciate it. 25 months is a very long time, so that's your support is appreciated, guys. I could pay like a month of rent thanks to you. Like, I'm serious. An actual like full month of rent came in over the last few months. So like you really are helping me to keep doing this. Like. So, yeah. Where we left off last time, a lot of our issues were mental stack issues. And there was a lot of things that I could point out and say, like, oh, I haven't been considering these champion tools. Oh, I have a really bad problem with mid lane right now. Oh, my jungle tracking is struggling while I'm laning. And, like, sure, all of that is true, right? But if it's a mental stack issue, the big thing is to, tackle some stuff out in my regular life. And today, I woke up at a good, healthy hour, right in the morning. I exposed myself to sunlight right away. I had good meals. I got a lot of stuff done. I worked on my next video. Oh my god. No, there's some banger bits in my next video, and I cannot wait for you to see them. Like, they are so funny to me. And then, I started to work on a project that I'm not ready to announce yet. And, I did a lot today. And I got out for, like, several hours. So I think mission accomplished in that regard. My big goal, I just want to get the easy thing out of the way. I just want to make sure I'm getting useful information from the scoreboard, just like yesterday. And if I can properly focus on that, then we can get it out of the way. I can incorporate it into my gameplay, like, fast. And then I have one thing out of the mental stack, right? Because it should be easy to autopilot that once it's going properly. Because the issue I'm having right now is, like, I hit the scoreboard, I just press tab, I press it a whole bunch, and then I don't really look at it, and I don't really read anything meaningful from it, So. So we're probably not going to get 5 games in today like yesterday, because it is approaching 10 o'clock already, and I don't want to be up super late, right? But I think we'll be okay. I think we'll get like 2 or 3 in, and that should be good enough. So remember, nothing matters but updating my skirmish execution with what I read on the scoreboard. Just updating my plan on how to fight what's in front of me. And then if something that I didn't think about comes in and fights me and I die, that's okay. For right now, that's okay. Right? Within 2 weeks, that won't be okay, I'm pretty sure, but that's okay right now, right? I have to do that. I have to have that focus. Whoa, I hope my jungler picks a hard carry. Don't make me play with I might be playing Rel this game. I don't want to play Zyra Kaisa. Yeah, I think I'm playing Rel this game.
gets in, no one gets out.
Okay, hard carry jungle. Please, please, please. Physical damage, carry jungler. Do you play that sort of thing? That works. Yeah, this is actually the kind of game where I'm happy to see Graves for once. I mean, I don't know how he does into Diana. I would imagine he doesn't like seeing a bunch of high damage short range champions, even though he likes short range champions. But oh, is this a bone? No, 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 no. I mean, Misfortune pokes it off so trivially with E. Leona. Yeah, right. Okay, so pregame says, I don't know why it's making that much noise. Oh boy, a Wild Rift notification. Haven't played that game in forever. Pregame, we have to just consider. I mean, so I know. I mean, my threats. I just don't want to. I don't want to take free damage from Misfortune. Pretty much, Leona's not actually a threat to me like ever. She always does less damage than me. I'm pretty sure. I just have more CC than her. I can retaliate to everything she does with a Q onto Misfortune. We do know that I'm not going out of my way to just short trade with them, right? Because what do I do on a short trade? Nothing. Kaisa has to be available, right? That's the big thing that we've processed. There just is no good short trading on even Rel, who has her Q. I just got baited by having a ranged duel, right? Now, I'd imagine Misfortune does deal more damage than Kaisa early in general, unless we're getting an ISO Q, so, like, that's the kind of trade I'm looking for. Hi, Kariba. Oh yeah, guys, expect to see a ton of Rel on my climb. I had a problem in previous seasons where I just wasn't playing a lot of melees. And having one melee in my pool is really good, and Rel is really, really broken, and Rel is comfortable in my jungle pool. So, I am a Rel player now, and I'm happy to be one. So, scoreboards above all, right? Scoreboards above all. Crank that problem. Get that problem out of the way. It's an easy fix. Easy, easy, easy fix as long as we're paying attention to it, right? We have Glacial. We have First Strike. This could easily be a poke Misfortune, and I'm a little concerned about that, so I'm glad that I have Second Wind. Kaisa has Hail of Blaze. Does that mean anything? No, because that can mean AP, that can mean Q Evo. Yeah, it's just not, like, Ginsu's sort of thing.
Still out there. I'll find them all. I'll save them.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay, Kaisa has a D-Shield. We're just going to check for culls or anything on Misfortune, although I don't think it'll change out how I play the lane a lot.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Which one is it? This one. This one.
I'm the happiest girl in the world.
Yep, and I'm pretty happy with my top matchup, too. This is one of the few drafts in solo queue where I'm, like, really, really happy to see a Graves, as I said. Because, I mean, he's got everything he needs. He has an Enchanter mid, he's got a tank top, he's got so many tools to skirmish around, he has a Rel, like... Graves is super happy this game if he doesn't run it down.
Memories suck.
We should be able to win the level 1 push, yeah. And I doubt Diana's going to be invading too much. I mean, we'll have the information to know. I'm just thinking about yesterday's games where I didn't place this ward and I got super punished for it, but I think I don't need to.
They call it Pheromancy, metal magic.
It's committing the one auto attack. So Diana is provably on a bot start.
But mostly, I just
Longsword. Okay, she's going for like a lethality start. Leona's already spent one of her charges, which is really good for me getting push. I'm not standing up close enough to actually trade with her. Don't over push.
people lie, but I can always have an iron.
not finding anything, but obviously I'm standing up and playing in the bush. Diana as a champion shouldn't be able to do too much to us here. They just have a lot of sustain, which is definitely not correct into our lane. I'll try to fight for what I can, right? Little things here and there. Like this. We'll take that, because there's still not two. Oh, I accidentally lost the opportunity to take cannon, didn't think. Diana should be topside right now. This is super giga illegal, right? Apparently not. I don't think I have the damage to do anything about this. I don't really know why that one happened, to be honest. Was that my fault or hers? I was under the impression we were totally safe there. Like, I'm gonna cancel this. Yep. I can't cancel it a second time, but I can set Graves up to invade here, right? Okay, I think we crash it.
Never.
I'm just gonna see if Kaisa Qs. Yeah, she does. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get onto the map. Because Misfortune can't threaten Kaisa here, and it's definitely worth me checking out Anivia here. Right.
Everyone who's ever stood in my way is dead or broken.
Why crash that? If it's completely neutral, it would very slow push, but it gives me a safer window, right? And it's the best way to deny CS from Misfortune while she's in base. If we actually freeze, she doesn't get denied, right? Because it's not a freeze, it's just a slow push.
These sigils are a reminder.
Oops. Oh, I griefed everything. I'm sorry. I tried to read that. I actually missed everything, by the way. Now, I don't know how Kaisa took damage, but... Okay, so to clarify, why would I crash that? Again, it's because that is the only way I can... What the fuck? I'm missing every Q. This is so grief by me. But that's okay. I just don't know my range, and to be honest, during that dive, I thought it was Kaisa. I thought I was in Kaisa's position. Recall, which means scoreboard, which means Misfortune has a completed Serrated Dirk, and my Kaisa has a completed Noon Quiver, so we're about even, right? So that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and grab this, even though I mean, I could have waited for the Ruby Crystal, and I probably should have in hindsight. Just that's like health over armor, but that's okay. Yeah, health over armor with... Yeah. This was a mistake, but that's okay. I hope somewhere in that last string was a cohesive sentence about why I crashed, but... That was Ignite again. They're pushing back into us. It'll be fine. I've lost track of Diana, but she should most likely be up here. No, if she's on 46 already, she's done her clear, and Gromp spawns at like 740, right? You can't be I've whiffed. Okay, there's no interrupts anymore. There's also no landing CC. I mean, I'm just gonna walk away and try to live. I'm not going to. I misplayed, so I deserve to die there, but my Graves is going to get a double either way, right? So, blows. Oh, actually, we've got Leon or Diana here. I don't know why Graves is still chasing this.
Can't tell if I taste metal or blood. I'd rather break
Ally has been slain. Enemy double kill.
Graves really wanted that Leona kill.
Trust is a luxury no one can afford.
Look at this situation. Hey guys, why is Seraphine fast?
You got a problem?
Enemy killing spree.
Blackros may have done this to me, but Noxus knew.
So, Krivo, were you sincere about the Riven matchup, or? Like, because you said that's always fun, but I don't know if you meant, like, negative, because it sounds like it should be very Poppy favored.
Don't let anyone in. Never let anyone in.
I had to play defensive with Kai'Sa's HP here. Once again, same peel pattern.
I'll finish this fight. I'm the only one who can.
I kited down so that the Q wouldn't bounce to Kai'Sa, because I'm pretty sure it would kill her. Okay, it wouldn't. Can I do anything to help you? Apparently not. Does anybody want to take aggro again into me? I'm visibly recalling. I mean, I don't have the health to stay. Even...
These sigils are a reminder. Screw my sigils.
It's really hard for me to get my Relic Shield going. Okay, what's going on here? Misfortune is actually going Dirk into Noon Quiver, so she's actually going for Kraken Slayer, and we'll have a delayed power spike, while ours will come online sooner, but it's not a combat spike. So we're imminently weaker. Seraphine is building the entry. She's in a good spot. Everyone else is even.
Forgiveness?
I don't have to change much of my skirmish execution. Instead, like, only my game plan in lane. Right? Gravy looks fine. Diana's flashed. Okay.
Don't let anyone in. Never let anyone in.
Whoops. Yeah, nothing. It was worth checking, though. I mean, Anivia could blunder if she just didn't see me on that ward, so... Oh, what the hell? Isn't this super illegal? Okay, I'm actually spending my Ignite.
Slain an enemy. An ally has been slain.
Oh, I hope this won't hurt my chances. Leona? Leona? The heartless fight. The heart will win.
The heal, I'm furthest back. Ooh, this is spooky. I have E and 2, 1. Let's just try to scatter. Okay, I didn't get my cooldowns off, but they went for me, which is actually super, super, super good here. Because what I was trying to do was peel Kai'Sa, right? Because if Kai'Sa dies, that's our problem. But if Diana wants to spend her burst combo on me, no big deal, right? Now, I am going Merc Treads because there's a Leona in the game, and I do have to sprint straight back to bot lane.
The people who hurt me are dead.
Okay, anything new? Misfortune is not at Kraken yet, which is big. Anivia's not at Roa yet. Seraphine is probably on the Andrews on this back, right? We have Shiv. We have Shiv Sorks. Seraphine's not on her spike. Okay. Oh, and Misfortune is on Kraken yet. Okay, so we are still weaker by a lot. But I mean, I'm a real champion pretty much no matter what happens, so.
The Rose wanted me to be a weapon. Here I am.
What the hell? Okay.
The armor keeps the world out. The lance does the rest. This sucks. I don't have time for this.
We're down a TP, but we are on... Okay, I actually want this XP. They can't dive me. Oh, my auto attacks are that weak, apparently. Okay, they have I'll take it.
Turret plating will fall.
Is that worth? Was that the right timer? Probably not. I think I went too early.
Can't tell.
That's okay. Okay, I am now going to be sprinting to this Herald fight. We have already lost Graves, so it's actually a super bad decision for me to do that. Poppy is flashed into her death. No, she did successfully ult out Riven, so good for her. Right? Kaisa is going to need some backup from a Diant. Okay, there's nothing here.
Bone shatter and
Dude, my CS situation is awful.
always come iron.
Like this is one of the worst relic shields I've ever seen, and like Kaisa and I are just not synced in lane ever, right? So situation still scary.
They call it pyromancy, metal magic.
It has occurred to me that Misfortune's items don't matter if she is perma CC'd and dies to one combo. For the love of God, give me a cannon. Thank you.
I survived.
Oh my god, this is the latest support item I've ever seen. 342 on Dragon. I would prefer to be on Herald. Graves is playing for an invade. I'm super happy to see that. There's nothing here. 14, yeah. Again, we're still weak on Kaisa. I should be playing defensively here. So I mean, I'm seen laying my trap, but... That is Collector second. I'm just going to go ahead and hit that. You're going to run away with my E. I have too many points in W. I just realized, whoops, I've been autopiloting. But that's okay, because that was not my learning objective, right? Leona is finished with her locket. She is stronger than I am. She has way more gold, too. We are losing the Herald play, which is, it's expected. Okay. That was startlingly close.
I fight for the lost, but mostly I just fight.
Seraphine, get out. Really good outcome. You know what? I'll just finish full maxing my W. I might need the durability into this Misfortune, who has finished Collector.
Friends just get in the way.
Okay, I mean, my Kai'Sa's super exposed here. But what do you usually max with Rel? Personally, I 3W into Emax. That's what I do.
The Rose ripped the magic out of my friends and put it into me. I hate them.
And when I'm jungle, because I have income and most of my W is the health ratio, I QEW. That's what I do. Yes, I feel it heavily augments my playmaking, right? And any of the plays I would die on anyway with W. Like, it's plus 100 effective HP. Okay, 32 seconds. Okay, Anivia is... Whoops. She's close. Kai'Sa's not on her spike just yet. But Seraphine is on a spike, right? That ward was pretty shit if I was going to occupy this right away. Ah, fuck. Oh, I'm walking back in. Whoops. Well, that was enough of a distraction, right? Like, we're pretty strong in this fight, and Nivea can't really... except Riven showing up. And because I'm dead, we have very minimal peel. Poppy didn't really do anything. So Kai'Sa's running away, which is fine. I think we're actually going to get out in a good outcome on this fight. Yeah, this fight's looking good. This fight's looking good. As long as we can keep Riven away from Kai'Sa. This fight's looking really good. Oh, you can't auto Anivia. You can't auto Anivia.
Excellence is measured in sacrifice. Or whatever. They'll pay for what happened to me. Noxus, the Black Rose.
Yep. So that's my bad. I mean, I got caught in river again. It's a Black River death. Riven has a lot of haste.
Forge your heart into something strong, unbreakable.
It's not me.
Trust is a luxury no one can afford.
No, Seraphine's awesome with her comp. Yep. Like, Seraphine's really good with her comp. Diana's Sunfire is online. Okay, I mean, Riven beats my W1 really easily. I have to start thinking about skirmish execution on the other champs. Riven beats most of my tools.
I fight for the lost, but mostly
No,
I just
I'm not approaching that. Are you for real? That was so disrespectful. That's like a quarter second off. Fight is... I don't think I'm amazing on both flanks here. So I'm just gonna play for Vision and then walk with my team, right? We have a Herald alive. No, we have a Baron alive. I'm watching here. We're transitioning into mid-game macro, right? So the game has changed a little bit. It's no longer about laying traps and everything. Should I be on this Riven? Seraphine is going to go farm. I think I'm moving to Riven. Although I can't take blue.
Memories suck.
Am I allowed to hit this? Misfortune's still monstrous right now. When Kai'Sa can start firing W's at them, I almost... And I'd like to see her trying to fire W's at them. This is really concerning that my Kai'Sa's not playing for any poke. It's a worrying trend, we can say.
Friends just get in the way.
That's a crazy death. The worst part is I'm super alive if I just, like, actually get my flash off. And then I would have burned, like, Diana ult and Leona ult, and I would have burned so much stuff for the... Right. I guess I was too antsy to get in here. They had prep time. So that, I mean, that's a reoccurring death. That one keeps happening recently in solo queue.
If I taste metal or blood.
And I imagine it's because I can't direct my teammates so I don't feel in control. But my death really gives up Baron, really. But they had no ultimates. Like,
Well, here I am.
I want to see more. I want to see more W's by Kaisa. Okay, I think I'm allowed to walk in here. I mean, look how many teammates I have around me. Uh-oh.
Black Rose may have done this to me, but Noxus knew.
They're getting a lot more deep wards than I am. We have an NA Ram brewing. We just want to get push. They just want to get push. I mean, they have Baron, so they're going to get push. It's not like we have any side lane presence with this comp, right? But what we can do is run in and team fight. Riven's a little isolated. Maybe we find something. That's too bad. I think we walk in from bot side.
The helpless fight, the hardened live.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, we've actually got Misfortune. I missed that because she has mobility. I'm coming in for the team fight. I think Reven's going to catch us, and it's fine. This looks juicy. I was right. I was wrong.
An ally has been slain.
Ah! We missed the Sarah ult. That's so sad. And like...
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
And in fairness, I did jump on some very, very, very durable champions. So maybe I actually rushed that fight.
Excellence is measured in sacrifice. Or whatever. Noxians aren't the heroes they think they
I don't understand the collector before IE. Misfortune is going that route, but... I mean, whatever. I think we can ambush Riven. Misfortune's lurking, though. It's kind of weird.
Those academy kids are still out there. I'll find them all. I'll save them.
I mean, yeah, everyone on their team has more gold than everyone on our team. Also, our Kaisa, who didn't know how to, like, fire Ws and yet has Sork shoes plus Nashers, is now going into Ginsu's, so she doesn't know what her build is. She hasn't chosen either one.
Forge your heart in something.
I would, you know, if she's just gonna play auto attack, I'd rather her be like a straight Ginsu's with no crap. Like, I don't know, it's scuffed. We don't really have a ton of options, so what I can do is shallow ward things. Like, that's pretty much my entire job. Just get shallow wards. Barons in like 2 minutes.
Put your head right.
I need this entrance warded, just because, I mean, because that's a very, very common spot for them to enter if they're cheesing something. They shouldn't be on that side of the map, but they're looking. Dinah does in fact have Jackshow now. 3 items on Riven, almost 3 on almost 3 on everybody. Right. While we are simply not there. Oh, I can't get in, I don't think. We'll fight on this flank. The fuck do you want from me? We have perfect information on where everybody is. I think she wants a TP ward. Like mid-fight. Leona's cleared that. Yeah, I mean, I think we're fucked. I don't really see anything we can do about this whole thing. And there's second sweeper. Okay, so, I mean, all of my wards have been cleared now. I think we actually... Is this fight winnable? Hang on, there's so many people down there.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Game revolves around you, huh, Poppy?
Your turret has been destroyed.
You're so annoying. I mean, I should have found an engage sooner, right? Like that's how I was supposed to play that fight. I'm looking for perfect. I don't know what to fish for. I don't know what we're capable of killing because they have big item spikes over us, right? But I mean, our Kai'Sa is reasonably online. Like we do kill Misfortune no matter what. If I find her, she's too squishy, right? I think I'm reading the scoreboard a lot more effectively, and that is my goal. But I think I'm doing the wrong thing with that information. Right? I'm just looking at enemy more items, and I'm not really understanding how skirmishes are affected by those items. Which is leading me to miss some pretty important plays.
My mother.
Tragically, our Graves is, like, really behind, but...
Noxians aren't the heroes they think they are.
I mean, we're dealing with so many fucking super creeps. Seraphine can do a lot with them, but...
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Oh, there we go. That's pretty big, actually.
Enemy killing spree. Your turret has been destroyed.
No one can afford.
Am I dead to this? Wait, what? That's a crazy position. Enemy has Mountain Soul. That is absolutely difficult to play into. I mean, they're so tanky already. Everybody's so tanky.
Well, here I am.
And Seraphine is building... Oh, it's just Oblivion Orb into something. Riven can't have TP. I mean, we can't get in. Best case is, like, Graves collateral.
I survived the academy. My instructors didn't.
Okay, no one's getting this, so... I may as well take it. Just so somebody has it, right?
Everyone who's ever stood in my way is dead.
Yeah, at least we're peeling more effectively than yesterday, right? Like, that's the big thing. Diana's on 4 items. I mean, I really can't make a play happen. That's the best way I can play out that fight, I think. But of course, we were always going to lose at that stage. Sucks. I don't think Seraphine deserves to lose that game. Okay, so honestly, mission accomplished, and we're not going to review. Why are we not going to review? Because we just learned, like, one tangible thing with my actual goal. So... So today is July 31st. I played Rel with Kaisa. I was facing Leona versus MF. Actual focus on scoreboard checks finally, but I didn't factor in my raw CC, which can overcome enemy higher damage. Missed a critical mid-game fights, which was of course the top lane turret, right? So that's why we're doing no review, because that's all I needed, because we just need to get this problem off the mental stack. Yeah, and that Poppy was useless, and that Kaisa never pressed W, and the Graves, like you know, there were a whole bunch of things, and I'm not going to sit here and blame my teammates, but they did not play well, right? Nor do I care that I lost, because mission accomplished, right? Like, that's how we have to approach solo queue. Because obviously I wasn't doing everything I needed to do. If I was doing everything I needed to do, I wouldn't be having Black River deaths, right? Like, I wouldn't be randomly walking up into places and getting caught and dying. And that is, like, a major contributing factor to me losing. But that's a problem for next week. And I'm also going to say I feel much, much, much less exhausted after a good night's sleep, an early morning, some good meals. Like, that changed a ton. And I'm less nervous. I was nervous yesterday, right? Because it was my first session. So a lot of good things happening. Oh, for sure. That's why LCS teams always have fruit, right? Like fruit and like bagels and stuff. Like if you look at them backstage, I fear for the fact that that's an instant Graves hover, and I really hope it's not the same guy. Please let me play Zyra, by the way. Like, I really, really, really want to play my Zyra. I was about to say we're getting a lot of classical music today, but no, this is Sims 1 music. That game is brutal for no reason. I don't know why it's so much harder than the others. Yeah, it's a fun nostalgia trip, and it's not. Oh my god, we're beating this fucking guy again. What do I do into first pick Rengar? Like, it's a good lane.
Feel the thorns embrace.
It's a good lane. So I'll just pick for good lane, and whatever happens around Rengar happens, right? Wow, that's a lot of assassins. I don't like the direction this comp is taking. Ugh. Oh, it's a lock-it game. It is a lock-it game. Like, so I'm gonna do my best to not explode. Yeah, like, look what's happening in my game. Oh my god, is it Senna Rengar bot lane? No, hang on. It has to be Rengar top lane, right? Yeah, it's like Victor Senna or something. We'll do our best, guys. It's Rengar top. This is another amateur player. This is another player whose name I know, Outplayed. Like, what song? This is Jin by Monuments.
Take careful steps. Just a hum.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Yeah, so this game, my team absolutely does not need me dealing damage. They need to be dealing the exact opposite of damage. What I'm not sure about, though, is whether I should go Rylai's into... I mean, we have Ashe. No, I don't think I'm going to be building early Rylai's. I think I'm actually Locket rushing. I think I'm full Locket rushing. So I think this is a CDR Emax kind of game. Like Lucidity Boots into Emax. Yeah. That's what this is.
The forest.
Minions have spawned.
Oh, I don't need to set up any seeds. I would be late if I were trying to, by the way. I should be here. Like, because I'd have to, like, spend my passive walking over. So I'm supposed to leave this bush at, like, 59. Or I'm supposed to get into this bush by 59. If I want full control.
What they seem.
We should be weaker in early lane, so. But we are going to try to get the push.
Come closer.
Because we're here first. And enemy is leashing. I don't envy that level 1 Akali into Rengar. I don't think she can do anything. Ashe does not need me to help her right now. I just need to not get auto-attacked by Senna for free. She's not getting a soul from me, so I'm happy. I do not want to spend my Q right now because we're imminently level 2. so I need it for this. Is he just fast? Is he there early? He must be. Ouch. Okay, pop that. Senna cleansed. I mean, okay, Echo is sure enough showing up down there. He showed up where he should be, but something was weird about Graves, like, freely being in there, you know? Back. Yeah, I like Echo is just full clearing, right? I just don't really expect that champ to be full clearing. I expected him to be looking for something. Okay. Now Echo has nothing to do but to gank us, so I'm just gonna go ahead and. Okay.
Just a harmless flower. Just wait.
I'm trying to get it in. Right. Okay, Echo is showing.
The forest holds many surprises.
So I'm changing my mind because I got the first kill. I was not going to go Rylai's Rush, but I do want to get some damage just because our lane feels so dominant, and I think if I don't push this advantage, it's a mistake. I will get my Locket second. Senna has a boot advantage over me, but we are the stronger lane with a 0 no recall, right?
Come closer.
It feels so nice to be on a ranged support again. Like, I'm really sad at how much melee I've been playing, to be honest. It's my job to thin this wave so Azir can't recall. Akali is 0-3, which, like, she disrespected Rengar. No, we do not allow this in.
Wait until my seeds take root.
I'm gonna E-flash on the Senna, I think. Wrong target, Graves! Wrong target, Graves! Oh, that was a great angle, but it didn't hit. Okay, whew, that could have gone badly, but we're fine, and Azir is still not in base. I don't know what Echo is doing on this side of the map at 6 minutes after that start, but so be it. Okay, 1 point into Q. Just, I mean, the lane dynamics are so good for us. He's recalling. Let's harass Azir away from recalling. Like, if we just play the sequence longer. I have Ignite in 3 seconds. We're going to keep playing to harass. Immediately reshove. Azir's going to TP back. I don't know why he hasn't used this yet. So I was hoping to just trade HP with him before we go back again. I mean, Senna's not here, and I can finish my... Echo should be topside. Although I guess we can know for sure, can't we? Yep, there he is, as expected.
Enemy rampage.
He's got his lost chapter, which I suppose is why he waited so long.
An ally has
Senna
been
has 2
slain.
longswords.
Come closer.
And we are recalling? Is that what we're doing? Yeah. Uh-oh. I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah, okay. The timing worked out, fortunately.
Venture off the
I think that's better. I think that's a better recall. Yeah, we're way stronger. Oh my god, it's so easy for us to get our Ash Q online. That's our win condition, right? Just Ash Q. Thought we weren't going Rylai's. The situation changed. The lane became way too dominant for us for me to go full resistances early. And so if I wasn't building like a little bit of AP, I think it would have been a mistake. Can you catch him? I'm holding my seeds. I'm not casting anything. I'm playing off Ashe right now. Oriana's roaming down. I don't think we have anything. That was
An enemy is
a terrible use of our Ashe ultimate. That's gonna make it really hard for us to push our lead. Okay, I think I'm gonna go. I think Ashe is fine right here. I mean, Azir could shuffle her is the issue, so I can't. I have to let Graves do it on his own. Oh, I inted so hard, man. Fuck. I played that as bad as possible. I spent my E on his approach when he still had mobility tools to outplay me with. And then, yeah, and then I just didn't get my R off before. Fuck, that's super bad. That's super bad. I mean, if we can actually punish this here, I think it's good. Oh, it's super good. Ah! Okay, it's good, it's good, it's good. It's good. Can Ori live here? Yes, she can. I'm gonna meet her here.
The forest holds many surprises.
Just cross him back to lane, yeah, just...
Things aren't always what they seem.
So there should be no reason for Echo to come back. But they are both contesting me.
Come closer.
Can I peel her, actually? He's done. And since he's done, that means there's no play for me there. Yes, Rengar is going to be a huge problem, but I don't have to interact with him for a little bit, so I hope we're fine.
Venture off the beaten path.
We have our ultis, and I'm really strong right now, so... If Ashe finds something on Senna, I just want her to send it. Right?
Wait until my seeds take root.
They don't even have an E to cover themselves with.
Just wait. So much more to see.
An enemy has been slain.
See, like if Ash just started and landed it, I guess she just didn't want to play into Senna Cleanse, which is not something I thought about. There we go. And now, with Echo seen, I can actually take this. Echo's half health, too.
Such a busy world.
I mean, he's going to be healing. Ah, it's a Azir TP. I wish we'd made the play a little sooner. But that's okay.
Turret Satan will fall soon.
I actually got my flip off of that. Ah, nothing's great.
Just a harmless flower.
Okay, new update. Azir is not on his item completion, but we are well beyond our item completions. Holy shit, Ash. Echo strong. What is it with Graves is doing this? Like, I got one yesterday. Apparently Darian got one yesterday. Like, what is this Trinity Graves shit? Rengar's on 2 items. There is literally nothing Akali can do about it at this point. Like,
Your turret has been destroyed. Always what they see.
I fear Ash is typing. Fuck, I showed.
An enemy is legendary.
I think I just completely ruined that play. I didn't know what she was planning. If she pinged assist me on the bush, I probably would have gotten it. But... That's a Victor going top. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start setting up seeds.
Has been slain. An ally has been slain.
We're gonna take mid wave. We're shifting to cover this play.
Just wait. Wait until my seeds take root. An enemy has been slain.
Okay. That was pretty insane, no? Ah. Rengar is alive. Ash is just pathing over there. Okay. I want to do something. Oh, shit. Oh, knife cat! I didn't even notice the ulti because my camera was down here. Shit! I mean, that's a 0 counterplay death, right? Like, I shouldn't be there making that play, so there is no longer any counterplay to Rengar if he chooses to come down to this Drake. The Drake is never ours. The game is about Rengar. Everything is Rengar. Which sucks because, unfortunately, it means that, you know, I went into this Rylai's and we weren't fast enough.
Your turret has been destroyed.
So now our situation's going to be real scary.
Take care of your turret has
A
been
play's being made. Oriana's making it.
killing.
Ashe is way stronger than this guy. She's got her win condition. She will live. Yep. Okay, I'm going to go here then. Echo is showing down there. Rengar is still missing, but... That's good. He's slowed. I'm running away from the ulti. There's nothing. It's time to recall. Hooray!
An ally has been slain.
So I need to prioritize just... I mean, yeah, that's the thing. I'm not guaranteed to be on 2 items, am I? So I wonder if I should have... Oh, I wonder if I should have gone Dark Seal into Locket.
Enemy killing spree.
Oh my god, that killed. I'm not fucking with him without Ashe ultimate, I think. Nope, I don't think we have to. Ashe is gigantic.
Come closer.
I just have to sit next to her so Guardian can proc.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay, he's actually half. Hey, never mind, he's full. But Ashe has ult, and he does not have cleanse. That's really unfortunate. I can't believe that whiffed. Oh, Azir's here.
Till my seeds take root.
Oh, we missed our ball. Oh. Oh, Trinity Graves deals no damage. Like, oh.
So much more to see.
That is the worst possible thing that could have happened. That is actually the worst thing that could have happened. Akali getting the shutdown? Fuck.
The harvest is upon us.
Oh my god, my plan for Vision could actually, like...
A promising garden.
Ping spiking.
Such a busy world.
Okay, we're clear. Okay, if Orianna doesn't want the blue, I'm taking it.
Take careful steps.
Faster than my arrows? I think not.
Okay, I'm actually super clear to get this one, which I love. He did not blink over my E!
An ally has been slain.
He just walked into my face, blinked over my E, and killed me. And now Ashe is going to die. Unless. Okay, send a flash.
The forest holds
Like, I'm super alive if he doesn't do that. I didn't even know that was possible with my hitbox being that fat. Like,
has been slain. An enemy is unstoppable. Things are almost
okay, does anybody have an explanation for this new build? Like, anybody at all?
come closer. venture off the beaten path. Wait until
An ally
I mean, I'm just piss chilling right now, and I don't know if I should be.
An enemy has been slain.
But I don't know what else to do, right? I can't get into our jungle. I can only get shallow wards. Even this is dangerous.
so much more to see.
I mean, my W range is a lot longer than my ward range, so, like, I should be using that more. I'm just getting XP. I'm just scrounging gold. We need, like, 1,000 to actually become helpful to Ashe at this point.
A promising guard.
Of course, like, this was assuming Rengar wasn't going to become, like, 3 billion CS ahead. Like, I mean, Akali, we can't help you. We can't. We have to worry about this top side.
Such a
An
busy
ally has been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. An ally has been slain.
So they both died because, again, there's nothing they can do. So we have to give that and go answer. Right. But, like, surely it's not better than Eclipse or Gore, right? Like,
just a harmless flower. The forest holds many surprises. Things aren't always what they seem.
I guess just percentage AD, right? Like,
Enemy killing spree.
okay, Graves is dead. I literally cannot ward enough to keep anyone safe.
Disconnected.
And
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has disconnected.
what?
Enemy double kill. A summoner has reconnected. A summoner has reconnected. Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay, that was weird. That was just like
Has
actually a.
disconnected. Your inhibitor
What the
has been
hell?
destroyed. An enemy is unstoppable. Your turret has been destroyed.
Is Duskblade just that broken that even Graves pivoted? Oh my god, Ashe just died instantaneously. And I did not flash that. Okay.
You have been slain. Your turret has been destroyed. An enemy is godlike.
It has to be a server issue, yeah, for 3 of us to disappear like that. Okay, that was depressing as fuck.
A summoner has disconnected.
No, I refuse to believe that Yumu's can ever be correct on a sustained damage auto attacker after its nerfs. Like, I mean, I guess here you go, but I did. That's kind of exciting. Okay, that game was. I mean, I'm achieving my goals of working on the skill that I'm trying to do, but it was not possible. It was not possible for me to rush myself to lock it fast enough without like actually building it first item, and even then, I do not think it would have made a difference that game with what happened top lane. So, Helia Zyra with Font of Life? No, thank you. Sucks. No, our team, like they B1'd Rengar, and I drafted Zyra just because, like, I'm playing the champion a lot. And then I watched in horror as we drafted no additional CC or durability. I should have been unlocked at first item. I would have been able to abuse my lead either way. And I think a lot of the plays were on Ashe to start, like, because Ashe is supposed to fire an arrow, we try to combo Senna, she cleanses. Or we try to combo Azir, because I think from Bush, his E reaction is not necessarily fast enough if he doesn't have a good soldier, right? Yeah, so my thoughts on Trinity Graves, and I mean, we can check some stats. I mistrust solo queue statistics, right? By numbers, it's not more performant than the other options, right? It's, like, equally valid. And you know, that's a higher win rate than I expected it to have. And this level of Yumu's prevalence is higher than I expected, too. I guess this is a kiting thing. So it takes... I guess just the fact that it stacks faster now. Yeah, that must be it. We're gonna try to jam another Zyra game here. I'm so pissed that that Echo blinked over my E. I'm still mad about that. That was such a good opportunity to turn something around, because it looked so much like he was just blundering over. I did not know that was a real interaction. Well, compositionally, if this gets locked in, I should be fine to just pick my champion, so. Oh, Aatrox's already banned.
You overstep.
I'm actually bewildered this top laner wanted, like, R1. But I do not think our jungler should have R5. If I lock Zyra, we have quad AP. Is it finally time? Okay, well... Are you willing to lock, sir?
Nothing gets in. No one gets out.
I hate people who hover the... No, it's not pike time. It's not pike time. I don't think I'm going to be... I don't know. Do you guys want to see me grind pike? Do you want to see me get good at that champion again? Is that actually something you want? If it's not a Quinn OTP pike angle, I don't want it. Seems like a real match. Well, I'm willing to feel it out, right? I mean, because there's so many matchups I don't have, like, memorized. Unflinching? Yeah, I'm happy with this. I mean, in solo queue, it's not like I'm always picking for the best lanes, you know? I'm just picking to be useful. Oh yeah, atrocious start to the day, but I agree that Zyra's good into the telegraphed hook champions, right? Like Pike, Thresh, that sort of thing. I agree that it is hard to it is hard to surprise her. But I imagine that if I'm able to establish bush control, the matchup becomes playable, and you know my champion's always baseline useful. But in solo queue, at least, like I will find some snowball angle. I think Rel is better.
Summoner's Rift.
Okay, but because look, everyone keeps asking for the Pike. I've heard it so many times over so many days. Like every time I talk to Paradox, he's like, "Oh, Pike angle." I'm like, "Ugh, again, really?" We will consider reviving the Pike. But remember, I don't want my pool to be too big, right? We have Rel, we have Zyra. That's our starting point. And I have so many options for, like, my old champions to bring back. I can bring back my... we have Rakan, I guess.
Minions have spawned.
I can bring back the Soraka, I can bring back the Taric, I can bring back the Pike, like... I can bring back the Karma. I do like to see that Zac is pathing down to me. I should be able to make a lot of plays here. I mean, my goal is to trade flashes at level 2, right? And if I don't have to trade flashes, like, even better. But what we should be doing is... let's just check things out.
This is for everyone I've lost.
I mean, I'll 100% take that. Oh, barely! I don't know why I like Samira flashed under. I think it was good enough. Fuck. Okay, good start, but the 80 carry doesn't know the meaning of the word stop.
These sigils are a reminder. Screw my sigils.
It does hold, which is good. I feel like one of these melee minions is just gonna, like, inch too close. Yeah, there it is. Okay, not ideal. Fortunately, it did delay the clear of a power farmer, but when that power farmer gets a kill, like, not power farmer, tempo champ, but... I should let this crash.
Finish this fight. I'm the only
Dude, melee minions are so cringe. Jin's... I mean, Jin did not get the kill, and he's on a cheater at level 1, which does mean we're actually going to have XP advantage by a lot. I really want to flash on them, actually. Like, I think we're unironically favored. Fuck, but we've lost it. Okay, so if Samira gets hit by all the CC, I suppose not. I think there was a chance I could have blocked that Jin W, and if I had, I think it's super winning, but...
An ally has been slain.
Trust is a luxury no one can afford.
Ah, she didn't hit it. I did. That's my problem. That's what I missed. Okay, scoreboard check. What's going on here? We're being deliberate with our information. No, it's not nextable. Shut the fuck up. You're annoying.
They'll pay for what happened to me. Noxus, the Black Rose.
Jin is still not showing up with a meaningful item advantage. Right? He keeps going back to base with, like, piddly assists. Samira, again, still has an XP advantage. Like, I do want to keep fighting. I actually do. Oh, I'm going, I'm going, I'm going! Okay, she's blinked back a second time. I don't want to auto attack because I'm not taking the kill. That's super, super good. I'm down. It's a little weird, no? I mean, I can't Hex Flash under these conditions. Don't let it hit me, don't let it hit me. I'm not spending my cooldown. Okay, Zyra went over there. I still can't Hex Flash. That ignite was awful. Okay, thanks, Jace. I didn't dodge. That's so sad. And is Nico dead or? Oh, Zyra doesn't have a pledge. We go so positive here. My death is super worth. Yeah, but it's nextable, by the way. Okay, check. We're not gonna know everything, but Jhin is still weak. Jhin is. I do still want to fight Jhin, but it's possible that Samira doesn't want to take any gambles here. Especially in that wave, and might just want to end sequence so she can get some gold, right? Zyra should be back to lane imminently, and so I don't want to pick a fight in this wave. Right? Wait, what the fuck? We're dodging everything. Yeah, now he's stuck in lane, right? Yeah, he's stuck in lane. I don't know where Diana is, however. If I can get into the bush dismounted, that's super, super big for us. Oh, that's worded. Zyra has the Fiendish Codex. Samira is how close to 6? I'm taking a ton of free damage.
Guess we're doing this.
I'm just clicking things trying to get info, and I'm not actually. Okay. Our condition's too bad to fight. I mean, I'm low too, so I agree. Because nothing's going to change the outcome of this situation, what am I meant to do? This is so annoying. And Diana's chilling here too. Actually, maybe I stay.
I'd rather break rules than people, but I can make exceptions.
Nothing here.
Down.
They did, in fact, recall, so I'm going to. I mean, if I hadn't canceled, maybe I could be making a play mid with Zac here onto Jace.
Memories suck.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh! Oh, no! She opened with Q! If she auto-Q'd, she wins that! No!
Friends just get in the way.
There's absolutely no vision here, which is wild.
The helpless fight, the hardened live.
This gets Mira 6. There we go.
I'll bust you down to scrap. Run him down. They call
What
it
the fuck you
barrel
want?
metal.
Oh, she just... I mean, I don't want to dive this. I would much rather do this. Wait, hold on, we have to... we're not pushing. Okay, never mind. We don't have to push. Oh, I think we go here. I think we go here. Hang on. I think we go here. I think we attack mid.
Almost forget.
Zach has whiffed everything. Okay, we don't need to be seen.
The Rose wanted me to be a weapon. Here I am.
An ally has been slain.
Nothing, I'll split your head open.
I don't think I need W2 here. There's a lot of people chilling, and I do not have a ward, but it's pushing into us, and we shouldn't die.
Forge your heart
And I don't
into
see any
something
plays to
strong,
make.
Unbreakable.
I do need to cover Samira, and I do want some gold. Zyra's on Sork Shoes, which means my combo is a little harder to land. But Jhin is on the worst goddamn items I've ever seen a Jhin player be on. Oh my goodness, where is your AD, sir? It's a Zeal!
Finish this fight. I'm the only one who can.
Suppose I waited too long.
Go and shatter and keep alive. But I can
I don't know how we're getting out of this one, I'm not gonna lie. Oh my god, we're doing it by killing Jace! Oh, I'm ignited. Uh-oh. Did I just get fucking hit by that raptor? Okay, we're good, we're good. Isn't Storm Razor Jhin the common start? Okay, well, if it is, BF sword. If it's not, I mean, I guess he's just fucked by his recalls, right? Because the only thing he can get into is BF.
If I trusted people,
I guess you're right. Like, but it's just so weak, you know. Wait, you know, hold on. No, he's building Gale Force. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking the Gale Force build path. So no, but Storm Razor is way better than that. Like, yeah. Even though I dislike Storm Razor as a rush item, it's because it's Jhin. Yeah, Kercheese is 700. Kercheese is so easy to get into. That is... I don't know what that is. Okay, I hit a lag spike. I can't juke.
I'll twist Noxus until it snaps.
That would have been such a turn if I was confident I could play the game, but... I sped up Samira, and there we go. Beautiful.
Your turret has been destroyed. Double kill.
Don't get comfortable. I was alone. The Rose wanted me to be a weapon. Well, here I am.
I actually get so much deep vision right now. I don't know why I'm sweeping, because there's, like, not going to be anything. But...
Friends just getting away.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down.
So now we get to futures our way into an even Shroud, while also having this turret down, so I get to go mid out of base and back up Nico, while we do have to be a little concerned about Gwen. Mordekaiser's weak. That's pretty much it. But we don't need to look at KDAs, we need to look at items. Right now, Mordekaiser is truthfully not that far behind until Gwen buys, which she's about to. Diana actually went to Luden's, which has to be one of the worst items for her, like, for next to Rocket Belt at least, right? She will do a little more damage, though. Jin, we'll see if he hasn't completed an item. Zyra is on... She's going into Leander's. Right. Give me an assist, please. There we go. Got it. Yeah, like don't get me wrong. It does deal more damage than the alternatives, but... I don't think Diana needs that. Okay, that's the one champion who's actually kind of scary. No, not Rocket Belt worst item. Luden's next to Rocket Belt. Like, relative to Rocket Belt, Luden's has to be, like, the worst shit ever. Like, as in, why would you ever build that when Rocket Belt exists? Okay, I've whiffed my Q. I got my shield off. She's in Death Realm. That's a kill, right? Very well done, Zach. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Not that Rocket Belt is bad. I think Rocket Belt is generally the best AP item on Diana.
Are a reminder.
I kind of like this call from Zach. That's a bold call to make in solo queue. Okay, so our top laner should take that. I mean, okay, unfortunately he does the Drake like a little too slowly. So maybe he needed like one more of us helping him. This is one of the few situations where a Zeke's would actually be pretty good, I think.
Hurt me enough and I'll split your head open.
Mainly because I'm Rel and I am skirmishing around a single 80 carry. It's easy to forget, but when you're a Rel player, you don't forget. She's like the only champion who likes it. My bot lane, I mean, they're pushing bot side really hard, so I do need to find a way to like get some coverage in there. I don't know where Zyra is, but... And this face check's psychotic, right? Just running away from Jace right now.
Trust is a luxury no one can afford.
We take safe path back. Samira needs coverage. I don't know how that's gonna work. Gwen's not finished her item yet, just because she detoured. Diana is strong. Samira's on a crazy spike and she's so much stronger than Jhin.
My instructors didn't.
Okay, I could have Q-flashed that. I just chose... I think it's a frivolous kill. So I chose not to. It would have been a kill. If I'd done that, it would have been a kill.
Dependable. I like that.
Nextable, by the way. Yeah, I agree. I agree we should go next. This one looks bad. Let's get some wards and let's prep for Baron. Dude, I flinched because Samira's animation looked like her ultimate. I thought she had the, like...
The Black Rose may have done this to me, but Noxus knew.
Okay, so Zac can't win this fight 1v1. Gwen is actually on her spike here. Again, frivolous kill. Oh, we're getting it, though. It doesn't matter that I got cancelled, I just wanted the shield, right? We're seeing... I mean, we're not playing for Baron right now, we're just playing for kills. Diana used her Zhonya's, which is complete, and I didn't know. Okay, yeah, let's gather our info again. We're in downtime. That is something I have to play around.
Noxians aren't the heroes they think they are.
Sure, stacking, but like, I could go for that, and I could spend my flash, or I could save my flash for something that matters, you know? Like if it costs me something, it's frivolous.
Friends just get in the way.
I think I'm going out. I'm coming around now, I'm coming around. Jesus, we're strong. No! She was actually able to... Ah, it's so depressing.
An enemy has been slain. You have been slain.
See, and proof that I'm not quite ready to climb is the fact that I didn't actually know for sure if that was a good fight for us. There's just so many situations where I can't read it fast, right? But, again, not the issue. What is the issue is, let's check this out. Jhin has a Gale Force that I need to play around. I've seen that for a while, but I've never factored it into my plays, right? We still have to play around Diana, like Zhonya's. That's definitely...
An ally has been slain.
Okay, let's see what I can do. I want to hold my E for dragon damage, but I'm concerned. I mean, Zac doesn't have a lot of damage items. Also, we're double even shrouded. Oh, fuck. I didn't get over the wall.
The armor keeps the world out. The lance does the rest.
Okay, so what do we play for? There's no objectives. We can only brute force or wait for them to make a mistake. So I'm going to assume... I mean, I've shown on Vision here.
Has been destroyed.
Well, here I am.
Legendary. You have been slain. Double kill. Enemy triple kill.
I mean, I know Gwen shreds tanks, and I know I should probably die in that play. I'm just... Oh, Mordekaiser's been getting dumpstered all lane, right? Like, it's... the top lanes today have not been good.
Measured in seconds.
That's not a good setup. Shut the fuck up. You're so annoying. No, that's not a cue to go in. Oh my god, I whipped. Do you really think that's legal, man? She's no ulti. This champion has no ultimate. Oh my god, she has ultimate.
Just like that? Cool.
I really think the actual objective is just these jungle camps, guys.
My instructors?
I don't think there's a play here. No. Are we taking them or not? Like, oh, we're taking topside, okay.
Noxians aren't the heroes they think they are. If I trusted people, I need even more armor.
You know what? Let me go ahead and get myself a... I mean, I don't want to get more armor. I really don't, but... I think if I have a Bramble Vest, Gwen dies insta and we, like, win the game off of it, right? And the problem is, I would rather go Abyssal Mask, but, like, Zac and I are sharing an item pool, like, very inefficiently, right? Like, if he's on this, truthfully, like, I mean, mine's doing more... I mean, he should be on Radiant, I think, this game. Okay, anything new? Gwen's approaching death cap. Diana's on a Banshee, so it's really hard for me to get into her. Jhin is still piss weak compared to everybody else we have. Samira's here. Oh, don't knock them out of mine. Come on. Okay, let's push.
Forge your heart into something strong. Unbreakable.
I'm ready to make a big super play. Oh my god, I'm on W1. I fucked everything up. I mean, I'm going to die, but I think it's okay. Right? That's... Oh! Dude, I W1! I W2R'd! Like, ah! Not an okay play. GG's, we did it. Yep. Nextable, by the way. Oh yeah, I honored Samira. Don't worry, my honor's not going anywhere near Zachary. Wait, how much LP did I just gain? I just gained 42 LP. Uh, Gwen's ultimate cooldown is 80 seconds. Okay, yeah, so pretty much every fight. So that's my bad. She does have ult. It's that late into the game. She always has ult. Good to know. I have enough energy in me for exactly one more, I think. Exactly one. And once again, we're having problems, but we're ignoring them for now because there's one learning objective, and I'm doing it. I'm incorporating the scoreboard into my gameplay, and it's going to become automatic. And it's funny how, like, literally the one time I sit down solo with a goal, with good sleep, boom, all of a sudden it's happening and it's working. I agree. With me, don't make me. No, I'm declining this. I'm not picking on the same rotation as my 80 carrier when you have a perfectly serviceable champion hovered. Not doing that. Dude, I like B1 almost every game playing jungle. Like B1, R1, anything. Like, just take. What's our approach here? Yeah, I know. They just want to, like, force me to pick. They just want to grief the draft or something. Oh, my God. Again? I'm playing this champion again? We're 1-2 on the night, but I'm achieving my learning objectives, so we're good. Morgue. My Q breaks Black Shield, by the way.
Nothing gets in. No one gets out.
Okay, let's mix up the skin at least. I mean, I like Rel, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to be playing melee champs every single game. But, like, the 80 carry meta is so melee support focused. Like, Rel Q, to my knowledge, destroys shields before doing anything else. So I think it still stuns. We're gonna find out if that interaction is true. Actually, let's Google it before we get into that. Like, before we end up in game. Destroying damage mitigating shields before dealing that. Yep. So Morgana Black Shield is literally useless into my queue. That's my opinion on Sivir. I think she takes too long to come online. And if you're going to pick Sivir, if you're going to endure an early game that week, why not play Zeri, right? That's my opinion on Sivir. I don't think her R utility is strong enough to justify picking her very much. Oh, I think Jinx is busted on the patch. Like, I don't know why people aren't playing Jinx right now. I think she's I mean, maybe she's not a solo queue pick this patch, but I think she's crazy. I think there's no reason for them to have buffed IE. I should actually be unconditioning this game. I forgot to check my runes, but that's okay. Actually, it is in my best interests to hold Q if Shen is on the map. Alright. I can't autopilot my combo. I actually have to wait for Shenar.
This little girl is about to crush some heads.
So, I mean, the only thing I have to do is not get hit by random bindings. But bindings don't knock down, so if I get hit by a binding during my W, whatever. Right.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
No, dude, like... I hate it when AD carries do this. No, don't walk... Oh my...
But I can always count on Iron.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Let me fall.
Good.
The helpless fight, the hardened live.
There is a stopwatch on Morgana. I have to track a commencing stopwatch.
Minions have spawned.
Trust is a luxury no one can afford.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling the exhaustion starting to set in. This is last game. I'm not going to be able to learn anything useful after this.
These sigils are a reminder. Screw my sigils.
Yeah, guys, we're leashing. They don't have wards on our bot side. Yeah, guys, fake leashing is so effective. Like... Hey, aren't we just, like, way fucking stronger at level 1? Like...
I'd rather break rules than people, but I can make exceptions.
Ugh. Now I don't even get to use my level 2 power spike.
I'll finish this fight. I'm the only one who can.
I just let them get 2, like, for fun or something. I bet she has Black Shield and she's gonna be surprised when it doesn't work. Like...
They call it baromancy, metal magic.
I'm fully regen and Morg is out of pots too. I'm alive.
I'll admit it helped. Noxians are the heroes they think they are.
The revive's a little unlucky. I don't really see Akshan's like taking W at level 3. Oh, it's just a top lane thing where they don't take W until 8. Oh, that makes sense. I mean, their laning is so piss weak compared to ours that I do just want to pick fights even if Akshan's coming. Oh, really? MF! Okay, thank God. I just need to get there ASAP. And I need to get my E on her. Come on, you're fast, you're fast, you're fast! Okay. Well, that's an absolutely crazy thing for my MF to do, but...
Everyone who's ever stood in my way is dead or broken.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Dude, ADCs are not smart. Like I've been teaching ADC lately, and I've realized, like, oh my God, everything you have to learn at the very beginning is mechanics. Like, everything. Everything, like, from the first few steps are all execution. It's threat assessment. I mean, wait a minute, but if it's threat assessment, they can't even do that! ADCs, what's wrong with you? I mean, I'm pretty sure they're on the Drake. But Talon is dead, so they shouldn't be. Like, they should just be recalling, taking their advantage, right? Hang on, I could be encountering Ukshan running over here. And I will not get back up. Okay, I won't.
The Black Rose may have done this to me, but Noxus knew.
Okay, it looks like Ukshan is playing too respectfully, and I think I will not... I mean, he's gonna grappling hook away, so... Talon is showing he is clearing down. His body language says down.
I survived the academy. My instructors didn't.
Which is the only reason I don't want to fight them.
Don't let anyone in. Never let anyone in. They'll pay for what happened to me. Noxus.
Ha!
Killing spree. Double kill.
You're dependable. I like that.
Oh! That was a good read. I don't have any more CC, though. I think I was allowed to take that one. I think I was... Was I allowed to take two? Was I allowed to take two? I would have done... No, I would have... I wouldn't have been worth any revives. So sad. Barely not. Okay, I mean, that's a crazy, crazy, crazy way to play, right? But, like we just get so much stuff there. I am going to be building into Ethan Shroud again. Although I'm no, I'm not the type of champion that should be rushing that.
I need even more armor.
No, I probably should have actually swapped to Sweeper at this point. Let's check in on everything here. I just took a reset. Kai'Sa's not on the Shiv yet. We're on a Spike. That's a huge advantage for us. Morgana's not on anything meaningful, and her stopwatch is going to start at 10 minutes, so we've got 2 more minutes.
Rip the magic out of my friends and put it into me.
And beyond that, we're
I
good.
hate them.
They also have no magic damage, except Morg. I mean, I'm happy to face check this. You do not scare me. Okay, that scares me a little bit.
Forge your heart into something strong.
So again,
Unbreakable.
Oh, what the hell?
An ally has been slain. Rampage. Shut down.
I fight for the lost. And mostly, I just fight.
Oh, shit. I fucked up. I'm griefing so hard. Oh my goodness. So what happened there is my brain imploded, where it's like, I don't think we need to dive. I don't. But obviously I was wrong, and then Misfortune made the correct play, and I'm like, ah, well, like I should make the correct, you know, like
Blood. And steel crashes against steel. It's so loud.
that's what happened in my head there. Right. It's just the usual, like, complete discombobulation when I make the wrong play and someone makes the right play and I try to play catch-up because I'm not expecting the right play, right? Discombobulation is a good word. We should use it more. This might have been a top out of base angle. But no, it was already crashed, so
Wanted me to be a weapon.
unlikely we get anything.
Here I am.
Oh, I showed. Whoops.
They call it sharing.
Oh my god, you greedy fuck! Yeah, she doesn't know. She doesn't know.
They'll find you in peace.
She doesn't know that's how it works. Actually, I'm going to leave to give solo gold. We just saw Talon up there, but we don't have eyes on Ukshan,
The armor
who
keeps the
may be
world.
hunting me because I'm a
The lens
scoundrel.
does the rest.
Let's give Hecarim some damage with my E. Okay, we didn't even need my Q to cancel. Wait, why are you 2 HP, Morgana? I don't want to die for under tier 2 with no reason, especially... I mean, I've lost track of Talon. I think we pinged him topside.
Fight, the hardened live.
This is from the new Queens of the Stone Age album.
Those academy kids are still out there.
Oh, we overstayed.
Safe. Shut
I think I maybe should have covered her because there was no urgent spike nor any urgent objective. I think I should have stayed.
Bone shadow.
Again, it's not that hard to get up to date with music if you just share it with people, right? Like, the song we opened the stream with is an album that Cam showed to me when we went to New York together. And, yeah, you know, it's been on my regular rotation playlist, like, ever since. It's so good. I should have taken that cannon.
I'll
TBH.
finish this fight. I'm the only one who can.
Well, I have a playlist on Spotify called Albums to Listen to, and I just dump stuff in. Whatever.
I'll twist Noxus until it snaps.
Okay, maybe I'm a bit of a lunatic. That's...
Enemy double kill. An ally has been slain.
Okay, so I must confess. This is going to be really, really bad when you guys hear the reason I did that.
Has been slain.
When you guys hear the reason you did that, you are going to disown me, okay?
All but one. My mother.
I thought I had Kaisa on my team. For one brief moment, seeing a Kaisa on my screen, my brain got addled. Let's escort Gwen back to top lane, shall we? She's clear.
I'd rather break walls than people.
What is this?
Turret plating will soon fall.
That was great, Peel.
Don't let anyone in. Never let anyone in.
I really want that pink ward, but I don't think I'm allowed to take it right now. And instead, I'd rather play for this.
An enemy has been slain.
Everyone who's ever stood in my
Again, bad misplay. I didn't really consider what Kaisa could do, like, because Misfortune had the kill, and I dirtied it, right?
come on. I hate waiting.
And the reason I dirtied it was because I didn't recognize Kaisa's self-heal potential right there. I'm not making this mistake again. Shen's on Anathema's Rush. That's kind of cool.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Trust
Shut
is a
down.
luxury no one can afford.
I don't think my durability matters much this game. And I think the only way they win is if a Morgana, like a freak Morgana binding gets onto somebody. So I'm just building for insurance.
I survived the academy. My instructors didn't.
Update. Okay, yeah, update. Kai'Sa's not spiked yet. Talon is really strong. Akshan versus Gwen. Our Gwen's on just Riftmaker. Our Ryze is about to be Thanos, but he's not quite there yet. I've never heard Addo. That's new to me. So I've become a Rel one trick and I kind of hate it. I mean, I love playing Rel, don't get me wrong, but we have a Talon. Okay. The second one doesn't really matter too much. Oh. Oh, Ryze actually caught him. Holy shit. Dude, it is so sad that Bellamy's a libertarian. And that, like, one of their singles was basically an anti-mask anthem.
Thanks.
Okay.
I fight for the lost, but mostly I just fight.
Okay, good enough. Yeah, and do you know who told Bev? I'm pretty sure it was me, or something. We had an interaction on Twitter about it. What the fuck is this? Which way is she going? She's going up. She's going down. That doesn't work. Oh my god, it works because I'm a fool. I missed my cue. I mean, I'm happy to defend you against Talon, but he does have Prowlers completed, right? Talon doesn't have this wall ready. Talon does not have this wall. Okay. Oh. That's fine now. No, Bellamy, Matt Bellamy, the lead singer of Muse. Yeah. Or people who, like, they saw the rainbow in, like, the wall. Right? Was it The Wall? No, it was, whatever, the Pink Floyd album. I forgot which one. Like, that shows I'm very uncultured and young. But they just got mad at the rainbow. They're like, it's woke! And it's like, oh my god. Dark Side of the Moon, thank you. It was one of them. It's... And, like, I know Muse has always been like that, but, you know, for a while they were a little bit based, you know? Okay, full Zhonya's on Morgana. I must always be ready to deal with that, right? Okay, didn't land. We're getting the fuck out of here. I do not have ulti, right? Guys, we're disrespecting cooldowns. Oh, Talon's stuck! No, he's not. Okay, let's run. I actually do want to fight now. Uh-oh, now I don't.
But I can always count on iron.
Nope, that's not how this works. You don't get to have a shield. I'm over here now. I am super happy to play this. Kai'Sa's stunned, and I'd like someone to acknowledge that. Unfortunately, Hecarim won't. No? I need to check for Kai'Sa just so I know how to play this. I tank that, maybe. Let's get Gwen in there.
Dominating.
I think I'd rather just push. Talon's alive, but I shouldn't die to him. Right. There's no fucking way you think this is a good idea. What? Oh, especially if they're into, like, Viking stuff? Yeah, for sure. Yes, the Q does break. The Q does stun through Morgana's spell shield. Oh my god. I fucking hate this. This is an awful, awful decision. We're way out of turn. Okay, scoreboard check, right? We're recalling. We need to see everything. Akshena's Mortal Reminder done. Talon is approaching 3 items. I think he's probably on it. Shen is... I mean, he's just slows, right? Kai'Sa is online. We do need to play around that. Basic Knights. That took me way too long to figure out. I'm late to the fight now. Shen's Anathema should be on Gwen. It is, yep. Kai'Sa is, in fact, going into Luden's after this, except she's got Berserker's Greaves with it. We need to just check, right? I don't know exactly where Talon is, because I lost track. But I've not seen any items that change the way I'm playing right now. What the fuck? Okay, whoops. And yeah, Talon, I don't know why Talon wouldn't have a cleaver in this game. This seems like the ultimate cleaver game, you know? Whiffs. He's still in the pit, by the way. I mean, we could go for Baron, but I'd prefer to take this. All right, we don't have a great list of priorities right now. But I'm not gonna push for optimal value when we can get good enough value with solo queue, right? Now we're gonna recall, yeah, because that's how the game is played. Yeah. Okay, recall. I know my check. Leandry's almost online, but not quite.
It's so loud. I almost forget.
I think I've picked the wrong moment, though. I think scoreboard check should not be the first thing I do in base.
Trust is a luxury no one can afford.
I'm not liking the way my gameplay feels while scoreboard checks are like that. So. Yeah, we're just canceling recalls, right? I mean, I wouldn't have been useful in any one of those spots, so.
Double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
I didn't get to use my Mikhails, but it was insurance anyway, so.
Victory!
Oh, but I wasn't thinking about using it for heal, right? Yeah, this game's been over forever. Oh boy! A ward skin! I haven't used the Blood Moon ward for like 4 years now. Morgana, and that was... That 80 carry did so little in the game that I forgot who it was. It was Kaisa, yeah. I don't think I don't like the way I play when scoreboard checks come first out of base. Wrong reason. However, I am thinking focus on taking inventory of fight-changing items and incomplete spikes. So we're probably gonna do like one more session of like pure scoreboard tracking. Which again is why I'm not VOD reviewing, right? We're probably gonna do one more session of pure scoreboard tracking before I'm like really sure it's locked down. But I am happy with how that's developing. Yep, 5-4 for the split. We had a very rough start to the day. We went 2-2 overall. We went 3-2 yesterday. We went 2-2 today. The first 2 games were bad, but, you know, apparently we're just abusing Rel. So, abusing Rel and just being it. The fact that I have a melee champion I can autopilot on while I'm learning everything is really big for my ability to play solo queue. And I think having Rel is kind of reminiscent of having Deep in Legends of Runeterra, right? I have a bunch of ranged champions, like complex defensive ranged champions that I like to play. Not saying Zyra is particularly complex, but, like, you know. And then I just have my fucking aggro meat stick that I can default to whenever I need some mental stack freed up, you know? And I've realized that's the way I really like to play and design my pools. I like having my one simple aggressive thing among the defensive. It's really satisfying for me, and it's really helpful, and it's just good for development, right? It helps me climb when I'm tired. It helps me develop my skills, because I have to focus on less mechanically, right? It's super good. I'm really surprised Rel is this uncontested. Like, why am I getting her every game? Why is the enemy not fighting for her? Why is she never banned? Like, I feel like she's gotta be best in slot, right? Like, I think she's such a strong champion that I'm just surprised, right? Now, technically, we could push for one more, but I don't think it would be productive. Well, best in slot, blind melee, I think she is. Best in slot, blind melee, for sure. I think more so than Nautilus. I mean, in solo queue, maybe less so, because there's there's no flex potential when you're picking something in solo queue, right? Because, like, what else is, like, super blindable support right now, right? Personally, I'm always fine with blind Karma, but that's just, like, a comfort thing, right? I mean, Rakan you can get away with. Nautilus you can get away with. There's just, like, on a theory level, a lot of range supports that are very difficult to blind pick, you know? Yeah, especially with the 80 carries around us. Like, the 80 carry meta says just pick melee supports, which sucks, because I want to play Senna, I want to play Soraka. And I want to play Zyra. I really want to go, but like it's been so long. It's been so long since I've been able to play Soraka. It's been such a long time, but I want her back, you know. And Moonstone's back to a pretty decent state, so like. Okay, so TLDR, what we learned is if you are really struggling with mental stack, go get some sleep. And then if you have a learning objective, it's easier to focus on it. Great. That's awesome. Climbing feels good. Even my losses feel good. Because I've got a goal, and it's working. And I'm like, ah. I love how we're continuing to have fun in League of Legends despite the losses. Now, I wish it was harder for, like, a loss streak to affect you on the day, but it does just take a while to play League games, you know? Guys, I have practice tomorrow, so it's not actually super likely that you're going to see me on stream. So instead, I'm going to spend the day working on my next video, which is the Legends of Runeterra video. And I mentioned this a little bit at the beginning, but oh my god, I'm super excited with how it's coming out. There's a bit I've sent to some of my friends. They have died laughing. I think I'm trying to make my videos a bit more dynamic, a bit more entertaining, on top of being informative, right? I'm trying to draw on what I used to do in my reviews, if any of you old heads remember those. Not isn't blind picked because he's easy. He's blind picked because he has pretty universal utility, right? It's really hard for Nautilus to be a bad pick, unless, of course, the enemy is entirely bait and punish, in which case, how did that happen in solo queue? You know? You know, I'm just going to advertise being a rel abuser, I think. I don't think ease of execution factors into blind pick ability at all, to be honest. Because remember, we've had some crazy champions be worthy of a B1. Like, if I had an Azir B1 on my team, I don't think I'd complain about it. I mean, I guess. What's our skin this time around? All right, well, you're complaining. Yeah, I think so. Well, is there anything you guys want to talk about? Like any league theory or any questions or anything like that? Because I'm too tired to play another game productively, but I'm not too tired to talk about something. And I think we've kind of missed these sessions. Font of Life Helia. Yeah, do you want to... Have I played Duskblade? Holy shit! Yeah. No, that sounds crazy. No, I haven't, but I already imagine how it's gonna go, right? I think Duskblade probably did not need the buff it received. Now, what I don't understand, though, is why Duskblade is the most popular item on Pyke right now. Like, look at this. Wow, guys. Do we think Pyke needs some extra damage at low health on his abilities? Or do we think Pyke needs some playmaking potential? Or does he need an alternate form of playmaking potential? I've actually built this, by the way. I've built this before on Pike. It was so crazy in the game I built it. It was like a really, really weird niche situation. I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was like a situation where it was actually fine to go Umbral, and I went Umbral, Locket, Frozen Heart. But yeah, I wonder if Pike needs the properties of Duskblade. Maybe not, guys. Maybe not. Who is building this? It's like when my friend goes Axiom first on Pike. I think it's better than Duskblade, unironically. I mean, I still wouldn't take it over Yumu's, but... Honestly, no. This is based. This is super based. This is actually some crazy tech. That's such a good idea into like really specific situations. I mean, in general, my preference would be for Yumu's into Edge, right? But I don't know. Maybe you're into like a super sinful comp. But so, like, what's up with Helia right now? Why is it? Well, it's okay. So this is 13-14, right? I don't think it counts. Yeah. Okay. Ivern is noticeably above the average anyway. He's like 4% above the average. So like realistically, he's 54. He says Pike is using Duskblade for the damage. Maybe it's for the safety, untargetability. I mean, it does give you a window to W out, I suppose. It lets you take some riskier ultimates, but, like... Personally, I always valued Prowlers more than, like, Duskblade invisibility, right? And I valued Prowlers, for one, because it unlocked new combos. For two, like, it just hugely augmented my catch. And that is super, super, super important, right? It's so important for Pike to be better at catching people. Let's go back to it. And yeah, having more lethality gives you like a longer stun duration, sure, but... Honestly, Duskblade's Mythic passive is better for Pike. Pike loves ability haste. But, I mean, personally... I don't think Pike is dependent on what Duskblade does now or what it did before. I think the only time he would ever be dependent on that is if it's his job to, like... flash box stun somebody, like, in a team fight. And I think if you're doing that, you probably actually want Even Shroud, maybe? Like, you're not tanky no matter what. But... Okay, yeah, but I'm really, really interested to see in general what the hell happened to Helia, because I thought this item would be completely fine, right? But it is, like... I don't know, 13-14 stats are all fucked up. I stand corrected. I overreacted to seeing some stats. It's like first item week or something. Yeah, I stand corrected. It just didn't become the default, and yeah. I miss Prowlers too, Karibo. I think it was awesome, but... See, that was my opinion. My opinion was that the nerf it got could not possibly have killed the item. And I expected it to still remain, like, generically strongest as the Enchanter Mythic. But every single time I looked up stats on any Enchanter, it was just low win rate. Karma's like the best user of it, right? And so if I look for Lulu, see, right? And like on first item, okay, so maybe we factor in how much is Lulu actually hitting somebody. Probably not very much. Like there's a lot of, I mean, but there's also a lot of Enchanter players who play too defensively and don't take don't deal damage. Janna I'd expect to be really good with Moonstone right now, and that is in fact true. But we can see that Helia is obviously not bad on her because she's still hitting people like fairly often. Right? Isn't Nami like the best user? On first item, probably not, but she is very good with it, right? Nami was a great Athene's user before. So I'd imagine, I mean, we'll check on second item, because she's not going to be building anything but Mandate on first, like, realistically. And, yeah, I mean, okay, so it's Nami who reaches second item, so all the win rates are going to be inflated. Sure enough, it's quite good, right? Let's just check the Enchanter Champions, because we actually went over this, like, right when 1310 released. I remember. Where we just kind of decided who the best Helia users would be, because it's definitely not an everybody item. Right? And I was saying stuff like, I mean, Nami's very good with it, Karma's very good with it, Yumi's very good with it. So, I mean, I know Yumi's underperforming right now, but let's check her out anyway. This is actually something that I suggested to a Yumi player, I remember. I said, like, hey, our shielding and healing numbers are too low, so just, like, grab a Mandate, deal some damage, pray. Remember? Seraphine's also great with it. Yep, Seraphine is also great with Helia. Okay, I don't... Seraphine players, this needs to stop! But yeah, sure enough, like, when you're playing support Seraphine, it is quite popular and quite strong, and she has the means to deal damage all the time. The funny thing about her is she doesn't actually have the means to proc it right away. Look at this, 56% presence in support, when her good rolls are down here. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I remember catching on to bot lane Seraphine before it was a thing. Like, I asked a question on Twitter to, like, one of her designers or something. I'm like, hey, how about bot lane Seraphine? It's, like, extremely underexplored, performant. Right. Plus, not everybody... Okay, so the actual problem is that bot lane players play marksman. There are almost no bot lane players out there. There are a lot of ADC players out there. That's the problem, right? It's why we don't see much Yasuo. It's why we don't see as much Neela. It's why we don't see as much Karthus or Ziggs or Cho'Gath. It's why we don't see... I mean, Jax is underexplored. Yeah, Veigar, Karthus, Swain. We don't see any... Yeah, I mean, I think Victor's kind of fine. Victor's historically come in and out, right? I want to explore Mundo. I play Xerath bot lane, right? Which I don't think is strong unless you can find like a Zeri lane or a Sivir lane or something scaling like that. Chad, Darius, Garen. See, that one is a little suspicious to me, right? TK with non-Senna lanes. I know Zyra does get her seed resets, but I still find her, like, I don't know, I'll re-explore it. I just don't find that the value of giving her lane income is very high, you know? Like, the best that Zyra can get off of lane income is, like, Liandry's and Rylai's early, which is strong, don't get me wrong, like... But it's like, realistically, Zyra doesn't value flat AP. There's not a lot of great mage stat sticks for her to get. It's like, just, I mean, she gets Void. Shoutouts to Flackhead for actually playing mages and Yasuo. Yeah, true, actually. I mean, what's on my 80 carry tier list? Let me check. Cassiopeia. Low-key, guys, I think Corki has some potential right now. I think he still takes a while to come online, but I think Corki bot lane is better than people think it is. Just with current state of Trinity. Oh, in fairness, we did play against an Azir today, right? Syndra. Soraka. Soraka bot lane has some lanes. Like, okay, I don't know about Gragas bot lane. Remember, melee champs need some really, really specific criteria to work in the bot lane, right? There was like one patch where it was back with Shiv. Yeah. So for reference, guys, my criteria that I work to identify, like, I use these criteria to identify melee bot laners. Yeah, skirmishers define the criteria that makes for a viable melee bot lane carry. They must have mobility or ranged CC to close the gap against ADCs. They must have some extreme defensive steroid as a basic ability or a passive to protect against ranged opponents, and they must scale into a competent team fighter because the bot lane ADC who has less experience can't realistically side lane into a solo laner, right? And I'm wondering if we change that criterion in case the melee champ has like wacko wave clear or something and just becomes a control champ, but like generally that's what I pick. And so that hits 4 champions. That criteria hits 4 champions, which are Neela, Jax, Yasuo, and Cho'Gath. And then, yes, we do get into situations like the Garen bot lane and like Mundo bot lane and TK bot lane. So there is another subclass of like bot lane tanks which need to be explored. Okay. Oops, that's voice meter. Declo, this is Coming Home by Kaiser Chiefs. Yeah, Garen was the cat carrier. It was back for a little bit. I remember that. But I don't know. I'm not willing to write it off completely. I would like to explore a little bit. You guys know my stances on Happy Time Noises videos. I think they're entertaining. It just like gets on my nerves how much he like overhypes every pick. It's like, this is special, this is new, this is unique. Also, it's D tier at the end of the video, and it's like, pfft. I still like the videos, they're fun. But he did release a thing about like Mundo bot lane that kind of made me scratch my head, right? Well, no, he doesn't have to for content, because like a lot of the feedback I get on my content is how people like me being honest about things, like what I know and what I don't know, whether something's good or bad, right? Like people like the honesty. Like, how hard is it to say, this pick sucks, but this guy piloting it is cracked, and it's really fun? Right? Like... Actually, does Pantheon hit the criteria? Let's see. He must have some mobility or range CC to close the gap. Yes. He must have some extreme defensive steroid as a basic ability or passive. Yes. He must scale into a competent team fighter. Low-key, yes. Actually, that works. So maybe Pantheon AD carry has something to explore. Now, it might not be good, but he hits the criteria to be legitimate. So, cool. That's actually awesome. That's... Yeah, but that was when Pantheon was the support, right? Lux is probably okay as a bot laner, TBH. Actually, in Wild Rift, she is a bot laner. Well, I don't need to play that kind of clickbait. I just need to have clickbait like, you know, like... Where's my clickbait? My clickbait's awesome. Right? Like, I forced children to compete in amateur League of Legends. Like, that's funny. I infiltrated half the teams in the League of Legends draft league, right? Like, this is fun clickbait. I mean, I know there's not a lot of clickbait, and I should be doing more of it, but... Yeah, we do. Look at this. Come on, tell me you wouldn't click on this crying rumble, right? Tell me you wouldn't click on the crying rumble. This is awesome. And the Squidward Quinn. Or the Thanos Quinn, like... I'm getting such a good thumbnail made for the Runeterra video, but I don't... I want to talk about it, but I don't want to spoil anything, because it's so... That won't get demonetized. So yeah, actually, just bring this full circle back to Echoes of Helia. I think that I'm just going to stick with my current opinion on Helia and not get swayed by stats I saw earlier. I think Helia is a good item. Right. Really? I mean, I guess, like, at this exact size, some of the icons don't read great, but, I mean, the art is fun. It's eye-catching. Oh, on mobile, right. I know why you would click on the Nico one, Nico thigh scales. Like, yeah, it is a little busy, I guess. It reads well in advertisements. Like, if I'm advertising the video on, like, Twitter or something. Oh my god, we were on a 4-game... Look how streaky this is. 3 wins, 4 losses, 2 wins. Like... Oh, I'm so glad to have it back. I'm so happy we have Helia. We should be grateful it's not Athene's, though. It is noticeably weaker, right? Oh, imagine if we had Athene's back. Yeah, the issue with my approach last season with how little I played and how tilted I got is I couldn't flip back those 10-game loss streaks, right? I actually did go on a 10-game loss streak to end off my season. It was really bad. You can meme up a Soraka build. Well, Soraka was historically a good Athene's user, right? It's just that Moonstone is so good comparatively. See, and the issue is the only thing I can think of that keeps proccing it would be Leandry's. Oh, jeez, we're not building Demonic for auto procs, are we? Yeah. No? Okay. Hang on, let's read the item more carefully. Actually, I'm interested to see if Sona's finally on Moonstone, like we imagined she would be. Shockingly not. It's still... It's probably just a cooldown thing, right? I mean, she's on both. Damaging an enemy champion with a basic attack or ability damage. Yeah, okay, there's our issue. Right, ability at damage. Okay. I think it's probably time to wind down, guys. But I appreciate you all being here. It's a really good time. I'm glad that we are being productive. Fuck. I hate that. No, I see it now. I totally see it. Before I added the icons, it was really clear. That's the problem. Okay, we'll have to be careful. Because, like, the next thumbnail is going to have, like, 2 characters on it. So I'm going to have to be really careful that it's readable. Damn, that's really too bad. Yeah, I mean, if this was further over... I should ask for a rough draft next time. Oops. Whoops. I mean, it would proc, right? It would work. Should you, though? 100% win rate. It's broken. It's broken. Okay, yeah, well, thanks for the feedback, because, like, really, I've only gotten 2 thumbnails made with art, and everything else I've made myself, right? So. And, like, I don't love using just champion splashes. Okay. Good night, guys. I will probably not see you tomorrow, but I will see you on Wednesday. So, love yourselves, respect each other. I will see you all next time. It's not TF, actually. Don't worry, you'll love it. You'll love it. You'll love it. Good night, guys.